All right, welcome. So, today, yes, is my birthday, and we're going to be talking about birthday celebrations from all over the world. So, for a little bit here, I'm just going to put these cool glasses on that I know they're in Spanish, but okay, they're not going to fit with my headphones. But it says happy birthday, and so, yeah, that's not going to work. Normally, without the headphones, it's a little bit better, but there we go. So we'll leave these on for a little bit. And so today, basically, in Spain, as you can see, we're going to have dinner and some drinks with friends, and that's about it. Thanks, Rafa. So I wanted to do today's class about birthdays because not only is it my birthday, but it's also good to relate to each other. And so I think talking about birthday celebrations is a common topic that we all have. You know, we all celebrate our birthday, other people's birthdays, and maybe a special way. And so in the United States, for example, you know, you get your big cake and you have your candles, and here it's the same basically. I can't think of really anything else. Well, people here don't give birthday gifts as much as they do in the United States. So, but that's okay. I mean, when you get older, you kind of don't need gifts as much. But, oh, I did want to show everybody my husband. This is one of my gifts that he got me. Got me a cat necklace. Now, it's going to be hard to see because it's small, but it's a little cat that's hanging. Oops, there it is. So he got that. He gave that to me the other day so I could wear it out. Anyway, so that was a really nice gift. And so that's it. I mean, so I let me take these glasses off. It's a little too much for me. Thomas had changed the class today too to say happy birthday, Becky. Love, Thomas. So I do appreciate that. Thanks, Thomas. He wrote me a special message on Facebook as well, so that was cute. And Ishmael sent me a nice video from Facebook as well, so that was nice. But I'm just going to put up a little background here while we talk about birthday parties. I made it. It's not exactly what I wanted it to turn out to be. Let me see if I'm wondering if I can find it. If I can. Looks like I'm not going to be able to share it as I want. Looks like I'll be able to share my screen. So let's do that for a second. And, okay, how does this look? That looks okay, right? So you can see this. Obviously, it's kind of a girl birthday with the colors and such and the hearts and stars. But I thought it was a very happy, exciting birthday kind of situation. I was going to make it completely different, but it was pretty complicated. So, who would like to start? I mean, let's talk about when your birthdays are. And now if I look at the screen, everything will go kind of crazy. So if I go like this is going to happen. So I can't look at you, all right? So what I want is maybe, Rafa, when is your birthday?
My birthday is on April 17th.
Oh, April 17th. I actually have another friend whose birthday is that day. All right, so good. And what's a typical celebration in Brazil? What do you normally do? Is there any kind of special tradition?
I believe traditions are quite American and Brazilian traditions are quite similar. I believe that normally people used to hang out or maybe having a meal, a special meal, or of course with a cake as well. Some um, Sometimes people set out parties in which they play music and you see lots of guests, things like that. I believe they're quite similar than US.
Well, I find it kind of interesting that you mentioned that it's very similar to the US because the US is probably popular because of movies, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. So, did you do anything special for your last birthday?
I traveled, but it wasn't a holiday. I just traveled to work, so I celebrate my birthday traveling. But it's okay because I like that. It's something I have pleasure doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, well, good. Well, thank you very much. So, Chen-Hu, I'm going to ask you now. China. What kind of celebrations do you have in China? Anything different?
Yeah. First, I want to say you happy birthday,
Okay.
Rebecca. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. In China, uh, ha, ha, mm, in China have many way to celebrate uh, celebrate birthday. Um, I remember when I was a boy, I I celebrate my birthday. I often eat something. Uh, mm, for example, um, my mother often always make egg and noodles together, and uh, uh, let me eat.
All
That's
right.
as yeah, that's as to celebrate my birthday. But other people don't do that. In the city, I live in country,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, country. But the city, big city people, they don't do that. They like make a cake, yeah, to celebrate their boy birthday.
All right. Well, very nice. And so, do you celebrate with a cake or, anything sweet?
Uh, I don't I don't like cake. Uh, in fact, in fact, my birthday I I never eat cake. I like
What?
the I like the in my birthday I never eat cake because uh, that I think that's very in my home. I think that can't my mother can't do that. Can't do the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So I'm in my when I was a boy, my mother always do the egg and the noodles. I think that's uh,
Traditional,
very
maybe?
well. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, noodle.
And
Yeah.
when is your birthday?
When I was a birthday, I like that before because they often let me think when I was a boy, I mm, I can remember very funny thing and make me very happy.
Well, that's good. So, what day is your birthday? What day of the year?
Uh, my birthday is uh, 19, 20, 98, 8, 8, 1988. Yeah,
You were born
19,
in
yeah,
the 19th
19,
of
eight,
August?
yeah, 1988 in the in the November, yeah,
In November. Okay. November 8th?
number uh, fourth.
Oh, okay. So, it's coming up. Your birthday's coming.
Um, in my country, uh, uh, I my country always use another calculate calculate. Sorry, let me check how to say that.
Calculate?
Uh,
Well, maybe while Chen Hu is looking that up, Ken, why don't we go to you? And Ken, when is your birthday?
My birthday is in 1988 in the
Okay.
November and 30th.
The 1st? November 1st?
30th.
14th? Okay. Well, it's still coming up in a couple months, so that's good. So thanks, Chen Hu. Ken, when do you celebrate your birthday?
Traditionally in Japan, how can I say, counting age is different from West. When the New Year comes, everybody aged one more age. So traditionally there are no birthday party in Japan. But maybe these 50 years or so, maybe, yeah, people began to celebrate their birthday. Especially kids. When I was a child, yeah, maybe my mother, I invited my friend to my birthday party, and I think most of the customs imported from the West, eating cake, candle, blowing candle, and according to the age, also receiving birthday gift. After that, we played, inside or outside my house. And adult people, I'm not sure. Maybe some other people celebrating their birthday, especially entertainer or such famous person, kind of celebs. And maybe so. It's in adult case, it's up to people probably. There's no also couples they celebrate birthday each other maybe privately, not in a big party, not such kind of thing probably. Going out on birthday is common here probably.
Interesting. So, but you know the day that you were born, right?
Yes.
What day?
But I don't want to say it on YouTube.
Okay, sorry. Can you tell me the month?
No private thing on
All right,
YouTube.
sounds good. That's fine. Well, that's fine. So I think, and this is what I really wanted to talk about is the difference, the real differences. I think it's a little kind of crazy that, all of the countries, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of countries follow the same kind of traditions as the United States. And we use cake. I don't know why. We have candles. I don't know why. But again, here in Spain, they're doing that too. And I don't know. I just think it's a little bit strange, and what Ken is saying is that everyone celebrates their birthday on the new year. That makes sense, I guess. I mean, we are all getting older.
But not now. Not now. No, because, 100 years ago, we changed the calendar from lunar calendar to solar calendar. So now people celebrate individual birthday in individual day. So New Year's Day is just for the celebration of the new year.
Okay.
So
now they're starting to change things, which is interesting as well. Do you know why they changed the calendar system?
Because it's West was very influential, at that time, especially at that time, they colonized all over the world, and so system of the West. Also, maybe that's the reason why Japanese government try to, follow the Western custom or Western system to Westernize Japan. Maybe probably that's the reason.
Okay, interesting. So thanks, Ken. Bravo. Let's go back to you. Are there other things that you typically do? Do people give a lot of gifts?
There's nothing special. I don't think there's much to add to the list. Maybe some phone calls, especially when we're almost worried and busy with a lot of things, and people don't have time to come by and visit you, or just give you a phone call, send you a message.
Mm-hmm. Well, and nowadays, like I said, a lot of people on Facebook are saying something, happy birthday. My question, I mean, do you have Facebook, Rafa? You don't have to tell me what your name is on there, but
No, no, yes,
uh,
I have. It's mostly people use Facebook to wish uh, happy birthday nowadays, rather than having a phone call.
right. Well, and my question to you is, how do you feel about that? Because, if anyone says happy birthday, I mean, that's nice, obviously. But to me, if it's a close friend, I prefer to send like a personal text message or something like that. Some people don't. That's fine too. Obviously, not. I don't think there's an issue with that. But what do you think about that? Facebook versus private message.
Uh, at least from in my view, I understand that I believe there's no difference since people who has remembered from you and somehow they use something to just to wish you happy birthday and give you a remembering message. So at least it's okay. There's no difference. There's no difference between them.
Okay. Well, that's good. And so, one question: how do you say happy birthday in Portuguese?
It's called Feliz Aniversário.
So yeah, basically happy anniversary, right?
Yes, yes. Normally,
So what's the difference if it's someone's wedding anniversary? Then what do you say?
I'm sorry.
If it's someone's wedding anniversary, when they get married,
Okay, okay.
how do you
Uh,
say that?
oh, it's called. It's a good question. I believe it's Feliz Aniversário de Casamento or something like that.
That's what I was thinking because here in Spain, what they do is they say felicidades, which is congratulations. However, in English, we only say congratulations when we talk about accomplishments. Maybe you graduated from university, college, you got a new job, you won the lottery, congratulations. But in English, you say happy birthday. So, a
Oh,
lot of,
oh yes. You normally use parabéns. It means congratulations as well.
right, and okay, I
Portuguese.
was gonna say that's congratulations, right? And so there's no difference. I mean, when you say like happy birthday to someone in Portuguese, you are literally saying congratulations, right?
No, it's not usual. Some people used to use this word, but normally we call Feliz Aniversário as mostly used here.
Okay, all right. Well, very good. Well, thank you. Let's go back to Chen Hu. I've got some good questions for you. So
Mhm.
in Chinese, how do you say happy birthday?
I um, perhaps have someone uh, mm, happy birthday. I always say a song happy birthday to you, the song.
Okay, is
Happy
it the same words
this
in
song
Chinese?
as what yeah, very simple. I think because if someone, for example, my friend birthday, I will say happy birthday. We'll go to out for a meeting, for happy, for play game, uh, uh, do anything and to celebrate the birthday.
Okay. And
And
so you sing a song and you say, do you literally say happy birthday then? Is that how it's translated or is it translated differently?
translate. mm, uh, in my friend, they don't do don't like don't like do that because we are friends. If my mother, my sister have birthday, maybe I translate something, but
Okay.
my friend, I don't do that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And
Mm-hmm.
so the song that you sing is the typical happy birthday song, right? And I'm not going to sing, by the way. I don't do not. I'm not going to sing today. But is it the traditional happy birthday song in English that you also use?
I think in my country, I think never seen something because uh, we learn other people we can we we
Traditions?
yeah we tried to uh, sing sing the song because but if my friend mycology we our friend uh, can maybe sing song the happy birthday to you. But my in my family we always say happy birthday, then mm, do some the uh, delicious food. Always do the some delicious food for my family to
Okay.
celebrate the birthday.
Mm-hmm. And do you always typically make the same food for all the birthdays, or does it depend on the person and what they like to eat?
Uh, yeah, the,
That's
the
different.
the egg and the noodles always
Always.
yeah always
Okay.
the egg with the noodles. That
Well, thanks.
yeah my grandfather, my grandmother, and the grandpa grandma always do that. So
Interesting.
yeah, so my mother and me I like to do that because do that I think we can remember uh, uh, the past scene and that make someone very very uh,
Happy.
very fine.
Yeah, it's nostalgic, is what we say in English. And nostalgic is when you think of something, it makes you happy, they're good memories. So that's quite
Mhm.
interesting. So thank you, Chenhu. Tonight, for example, my husband said, "Hey, where do you want to eat?" And I said, "I don't know." So in the United States, and obviously, and here in Spain too, it's quite typical for the birthday person to decide what they want to eat, where they want to go, things like that. Now, one of the big differences between the United States and Spain is that in the United States, everyone buys you things. I mean, they'll buy your food, they'll buy your drinks, they'll buy you a gift. So you really don't pay for anything. That's kind of your birthday. Here in Spain, they do the opposite. You are supposed to invite everyone. People who are out for drinks, you're supposed to pay for those drinks. Um, I don't think I like that. I mean, coming from a country that basically your birthday celebration is free, and also many bars and restaurants give you a free piece of cake, you get a free meal, you can drink free at some bars the whole night. They give you a special glass, they put your name on a board, and so they know that it's your birthday. And so it's celebrated completely different here. There's no discounts, there's no free cake, there's no free anything. So that's one
Mhm.
of the big
Yeah,
differences. So
yeah.
all right, good. Well, Ken, let's go back to you and talk about food. Is there any traditional thing that you do in Japan? I mean, for the new year? I mean, if that's when you really celebrate birthdays, or nowadays, is there anything that you do?
Actually, people didn't celebrate birthday at that time. Just celebrate New Year, I
Okay.
think. Yeah, so there's no traditional birthday food here, but so it's almost same as I think my mother asked me, my favorite food, or what do you want to eat on birthday? Maybe usually my favorite food is on the table and cake, and also the word to celebrate birthdays. Some people say happy birthday in Japanese, in English,
Oh, okay.
happy birthday, and also お誕生日おめでとう. So meaning, yeah, celebration. Yeah, おめでとう is maybe celebrate your birthday. So also singing happy birthday song in English. Happy birthday to you. I said that's kind of when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. And so going back to like when I was talking about the language and everything like that, so you only speak in English. There's nothing in Japanese that you say?
In the song, singing happy birthday song, yeah, we sing it in English. So I memorize all lyrics, even though I don't know the meaning. Maybe I know the meaning. Happy birthday, otanjobi omedetou is easy to remember, but yeah, basically no Japanese version for that song.
Interesting. See, and here in Spain, they do the same song in Spanish, but they say it a little differently. And honestly, I haven't sung "Happy Birthday" enough to actually remember it. But it's really, really, really the same. They just kind of do it one part opposite, I think. But so that's really interesting. And then so when it is your birthday, they literally say "Happy Birthday." They don't say anything in Japanese.
So, お誕生日おめでとう is the Japanese
Okay.
version. Yes, but some people say happy birthday.
That's really interesting. I guess I didn't realize that English had such a huge impact on Japan. I guess.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of English words now, yeah, became Japanese. Yes.
Okay. Well, I have one more question then. So when it's the new year, do you change how old you are? I mean,
No, nowadays such kind of consciousness is not so common in modern Japanese people. But in the past, everybody aged one on July 1st.
interesting. That's a bit strange. Well, I'm sorry, not strange. I shouldn't say it like that, but it's just obviously not normal for me. So this is like really what I wanted to talk about today. I think it's so interesting learning about other cultures. So actually, what I want to do is maybe you three have questions for each other. So does anyone have any questions specifically? I mean, we're all from different countries. I can kind of speak for the United States and Spain. Rafa in Brazil, and then Chenhu in China, and Ken in Japan. So, any questions with together?
Yeah, you can ask
Yes.
me. Yeah, you first. You can answer me.
Okay. I think that's New Year's Day's age change. I think it was same as in China. I guess. So that's my question.
New Year.
Yeah, in the past, yes.
New Year, how to say? New Year, we celebrate to each other. When I say celebrate New Year to my father, I always the Nick will get down. Nick get down and say to my father to
Right.
the New Year happy in English.
Right.
But
Right.
in Chinese, we don't say that. Yeah.
I mean, also it's a according to lunar calendar, right? Lunar New Year in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunar year. Yeah. Actually, in Chinese, have many festival in the lunar calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Use the lunar calendar about the New Year and
Mm-hmm.
the mm, meadow festival and birthday and so on. Many. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So Chen-Hu, do you have a question for somebody?
I want to know in Japanese. In the New Year, what do you want to what do you want to do?
So, are you asking who?
Yeah. Ask. Yeah.
Sorry.
In the new year, he asked what you wanted to do.
So, you asking me or Raphael?
Ask you.
Okay. Now I in the past, I liked coming to year-end party, New Year's Eve party, fireworks or kind of like live concert or such kind of thing. But now I prefer to stay in my home or to how can I, to be quiet, quiet New Year because I don't like crowd so much now, and so. But maybe I go to the New Year shopping mall for shopping of New Year bargain or something. Also, sometimes usually Japanese people go shrine for praying and wishing good year of such kind of customs. But New Year's Day is around the shrine, very crowded. Heavy traffic jam happens. So usually I don't go there on New Year's Days. After that I go there. So maybe that's how I spend New Year's Days these days.
Interesting.
That's very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I have a little question for your New Year's Eve party. Do you have the countdown like we do in the United States? Then you're like, 10, 9, 8, the countdown?
Yes, same.
Okay.
I think and fireworks, yeah. And the New Year comes fireworks. Yes.
All right. Perfect.
In my country, actually, we have 2 day and 3 day. All the factory will will close, and many shopping will close, and so you can't buy anything. Many people get their home, 然后 eat， 然后 then do something, play something, not work, don't do work. Yeah, that's first time of yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Nice. Well, very good. So Rafa, I have a question. I'm going to explain something first with something in the United States, and I'm going to ask you if you have it. So there's something called your golden birthday. For example, because my birthday is September 3rd, number 3, when I turned 3 years old, it was my golden birthday. And so, you know, if you're born on, for example, you, the 17th, when you turn 17, that's your golden birthday. So it's obviously different for everybody. So do you have that in Brazil?
To be honest, I've never heard about that.
Okay. All right. Well, so now everyone knows about golden birthdays. It's a thing in the United States. We celebrate it. So is there anything typical that you do or anything different that you can think of? Or do you all the traditions are the same as the United States?
No, so far as I know, I don't know about any quick tradition about birthdays. Some people used to celebrate the 10th birthday or the 20th birthday.
Okay, so like the decades.
Yeah, so when they become legally adults, you know, when they turn 18, and
Mm-hmm.
they can take their driver's license, things like that. So
Okay, so it's 18 there. See, in the United States, it's 16. And so for me, I actually got my driver's license when I was 16 years old on 4 days. Because in the United States, we all plan, you know, to get our license as soon as we turn 16 or as soon as possible after. So that's pretty interesting. So 18. Even for like motorcycles and scooters?
yeah, see, that's exactly which all rights are for. You can take driver's license only when you turn 18. So
Okay.
and maybe people also celebrate their 50th birthday differently, as well as their 100th birthday, especially for elder people. When people can, yes, when people can get are able to live until get their 100th. So there's a special party and things like that, but nothing too much different from the general.
Okay. Well, very nice. So that's good. So Ken and Chen, who have either of you heard of the golden birthday, or was that the first time?
I think in Japan, the age of 60 is a special birthday.
Is there a reason
Yes.
for that?
I think in the past, to live after 60 is not so common, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Longevity is not so long like now. Maybe there's a reason to celebrate for the longevity of that person.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. And have you heard of the golden birthday, like I was explaining before?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you. Chen Hu, what about you? Actually, I'm gonna stop screen sharing, so this is gonna be a little bit strange for a moment. This is what I want, and stop. 1 moment. Okay. So Chen Hu, have you heard of the golden birthday?
Sorry.
No, the golden birthday?
Yeah, I never heard the golden birthday.
Okay. All right, well, that's okay. Also, one thing that we do in the United States is we celebrate our half birthday. Now, we do this because, okay, so half birthday, just to explain what it is 6 months before your birthday because you have 1 full year, so 6 months. So my half birthday is March 3rd, for example. And so what happens is some people, when we're in the school year, there are some people who have their birthday in July and August, and sometimes at the end of June, and they don't get to celebrate their birthday at school. And so when we're in school, we celebrate our birthday. The children bring, a treat, cake, cookies. My mom would we always got pencils for people, for all of the students, for all of the other people in my class. We pick up pencils because you always need pencils. You're at school and it's helpful. So we'd get like some pretty cool ones. for everybody. And so we would do that. And now I forgot where I was going with it. Oh yeah, the half birthday. So the half birthday is the idea that people who have their birthdays in July and August mainly, or that don't have their birthday during the school year, they can also celebrate their birthday. So that's another big thing in the United States. And so, you know, on March 3rd, I'll say, oh, I'm and a half today. And people think, what? So it's not common here in Spain at all. What? Have you heard of your half birthday, celebrating your half birthday before, or is that new as well? Let's start with Ken on that one because you have the most American traditions, let's say.
No, I've never heard of, the half birthday, but I also saw the Hollywood movie or drama, American drama, the surprise birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Is it common in the US?
For me personally, no.
Okay.
I don't think I've never had a surprise birthday party in my entire life. No, my first big birthday party, I was 10. And I don't know if everyone knows, but I have a twin brother. So I also share my birthday. So yeah, last night I texted him when it was midnight here in Spain, and I said, happy birthday, Spain time, even though he's 8 hours difference from me. So I think it's his birthday by now there. So, yeah, it is. So, you know, I always had someone to share with, and so we had different traditions as well. We got to choose a birthday cake every other year. So one year we had a race car. The next year we had a princess cake. The next year we always had to kind of choose. We had to share because why get 2 cakes when you have the same amount of people there? So it was kind of a different upbringing for me, but you know, being a twin, I've had a good experience as well. I'm just like another brother, but I share my birthday. And now that we're hours and hours and miles and kilometers, whatever, apart, it's not so. We don't celebrate our birthday together. I think the last birthday we celebrated together was our 25th, and that's before I came to Spain. So I kind of don't know how old I am yet. So that's good. What about Rafa? Have you heard of half birthdays?
No, not as I remember. People, we're not used to celebrate half birthdays, but especially with newborn child, before they get to 1 year, people used to celebrate each month. Let's celebrate on 1 month, or 2 months, 3 months, but just with babies, not with children and adults.
Huh. That's interesting. I know on Facebook a lot of times too, moms or dads will have like this in the United States. I don't know anywhere else. They'll have like a board and the baby laying on the ground, and the baby is X months old. They love to do this. They like to do this. So I don't know if that's kind of that same thing. It's really every month that people do it when they're a child, you know, before they're a year old.
It's not a rule. Just some families who used to adopt that, but especially with moms, because moms are more concerned with this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have to set everything up.
But yes, but it is not very common in general. Just some families who used to take this.
All right, really interesting. So thank you. Chen-Hu, did you know about half birthdays? Is that normal or is that different?
Half birthday. Sorry.
Probably new. No, it's fine. To me, it's a normal tradition for my entire life since I was like, you know, a kid. And so I think it's kind of interesting that no one else in the world does that. I don't think birthdays are more important in the United States than in other countries, but we just have different celebrations. So we have a couple minutes left, but any final questions or comments or anything that you can think of about your special birthdays in your own country or anything like that?
I don't know, but in my family, I remember birthday, but I don't know the birthday, the golden birthday, the happy birthday. I don't know that.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I actually seem to remember a lot of birthdays, but then when it's the actual date, I'm just concentrated on what I have to do that day, and I forget about the birthday. That's happened a lot lately, so that's fine. Ken, did you want to ask something before? I have this feeling that you were going to say something before.
I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll celebrate tonight. Like I said, dinner and probably some drinks, and that's it because I have to work tomorrow. And tomorrow is another good topic to talk about because tomorrow I'm doing another class because Wednesday I'm going to the United States. So I just want to remind everyone that there's no class on Wednesday. It's tomorrow at the same time as a Wednesday class.
Okay.
So also, I don't know what Thomas plans on doing because he hasn't put any classes into the calendar for the time that I'm gone. But I will be back as long as the airplane arrives. I will be back here September 24th for class at normal time. And then I'm also doing class on Tuesday, not Wednesday that week, because I have family coming from the United States. Like the second and third person that's come to visit me ever in Spain. So I'm going to take some time off to spend with them. And then October will be normal again, I promise. I'm waiting for October to come. Everything is just so different, and I just need to get back onto that schedule. So, but first, little holidays, going home, going to visit my twin brother as well. So I'm quite excited. So with that, thank you very much. I see JT left a message as well. She's traveling, but happy birthday. Wish you a birthday. Oh, so very nice, very sweet as well. So thanks for joining, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's going to be a reading class. I'm going to test you a little bit. We're going to read it quickly, and then we're going to talk about it, but we're not going to have it shown. So we'll see what you remember, what you don't remember. Be a little quiz tomorrow, okay? So get some coffee beforehand so you're alert, and we'll have a good time tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Well, have a good day. Thank you very much for joining me on my special day. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.